Hey guys, what's up? Ragnarok Total War here with more Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires featuring Karl Franz and the Vaunted Empire.
Bring me to my men.
Alright, so previously we're sending Franz back to the Eastern Front where we're fighting the Skaven. Chaos has been defeated for now. I'm sure we'll get a new wave of Chaos very soon, but in the meantime just try and figure out what the hell we're gonna do.
Yes, my lord.
I'd like to come up here actually and start settling some of these northern provinces, and hopefully when Chaos does show up, that's where we can take the fight to them. And then over here in the west, want to start pushing to secure these northwestern borders and push Norska back into their own territory, and then we'll start making preparations. This is more midterm kind of goal, but we'll start making preparations to invade Norska. But for now, we'll just try and get them, push them out of our shores.
To the provinces.
All right, Luther, a couple of your guys that have leveled up. Magnus, almost legendary. All right, so Uther, we are going to send you towards Gorcel. Got to deal with Wulfric the Wanderer, and I'd prefer not allow this settlement to get sacked again, or raised or raised. Wondering which way is the best way to. Can we actually get into Marienburg? Oh, if we were to sail down here, I think we can actually get into Marienburg.
Now,
I think that's what we'll do.
let us move.
Just give a little boost to the public order here. And then also he should be within range to get to Gorcel the following turn, I believe. Be able to get over there and should be able to defend it. What's the status of the garrison right now? Alright, yeah, they're at full strength. Feel pretty confident with this stack and the garrison. Be able to defeat Wulfric's army, even though there is some heavy duty stuff over here in that army, but
There is power
figure it out.
within prayer.
Alright, what are we gonna give you, sir? Stimulate growth. Anything?
There is power within prayer.
Might want to consider sending these guys all the way over here, because we're getting public order issues here in Zufbar, the mountains, which I guess is to be expected. We don't hold the entire provinces. This settlement, leave it for now.
I trust
And
no man.
Verstholen, I want to send you over this way to help support
Moving on.
the army and the fight against Norska. Potentially, if you could catch up to this guy, that would be great.
I will not.
But harassing the armies would be a terrible idea.
Sigma.
Grunwald. Some more armor. Beckham. There. Maybe evasion. Flamestorm might be useful. Burning. Captain Vane. Guard veteran. Bones. Close seeker, I suppose.
Sigmarite
Alright, so
Archlector.
Dante, I think I'm gonna send Dante over here. It's gonna take him an age to get to Zufbar. Turned off the taxes, so does have a little bit of time to get there.
True servant of
Meantime, I'd
Sigmar.
like to get these artillery for
Your word is my
finish
command.
off his, get him back to full strength. Losing those artillery in the freaking
Calls.
lost them in an auto resolve or something. We'll have Grunwald come around this way. It might actually come down through here. Probably be quicker to go that way. These warrior priests, we're gonna leave them here for now. I'm not sure if that's gonna be their final spot. Impressive, confident, tactician. Nothing too crazy there. Just probably gonna hold out for disciplined. And maybe some more nobles. It doesn't seem like they're boosting up the income too much here.
The nation calls.
Maybe it is helping a little bit. Anyway, we've got a ton of building to do. Not really a lot of cash to do it. I really want to settle this settlement.
Fight for our nation.
Have to wait till next turn to do it. Search the runes. I think I've seen this treasure one before. The Lizardman campaign. I believe it's actually yeah, I believe it's this one. There's 2 of these, 2 of those, and 2 of those, and it says solitude is always desired. There's only one of these ones. It must be that one. Field order. Extra 1,000. We should definitely get this built.
I am Prince
Build this
and
province as quickly as
Emperor.
possible. And
Let us forge
Bodbrook.
our faith. Yes.
take a look at the runes
Righteous
there.
fury upon them.
Alright, good. If they're Skaven here, it'll be less
Yes,
expensive
son
and
of
less
Sigmar.
time consuming for us to take the settlement. Whereas down here, we're losing all this time getting our troops replenished, and it's costing us money to rebuild it. Whereas over here, we'll just defeat the garrison and take control of the settlement. A lot more profitable. We need to get rid of these regiments of renown. However, I am a little hesitant with these Skaven just sitting out here, so we'll wait one more turn before we disband these regiments. I think that looks okay for now. Public order is the worst in Zufbar. Pass. Wait 1 or 2 more turns before we turn the taxes off there. It looks like we can get it to actually stabilize, especially if we can get this built up. Alan Beckland, he's probably gonna have to stay here for now. Be nice to be able to take the brass keep. Nice to get up here as well. Well, we've got a lot of ground to cover, and we've got a lot of work to do before chaos shows up again.
What do you require?
Which probably won't be too much longer.
Yes.
What do you require?
How the fuck did these buildings get damaged? The rest of them, just let them repair on their own. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Alright, I think that's it. If there's anything else, double check the diplomacy. If there's anything
The lady grants you
for
safe
non-aggression.
passage. I accept.
Not that that's really necessary at this point.
Champion of the lady, welcome.
I think our southern borders are pretty secure.
Lord of Botonia.
Exception of random orc armies move past these dwarves, but I feel like the dwarves will keep them in check. Hope so anyway. That's a pretty scary looking force. Guess that's a warg army. Anyway, read a little bit more Sword of Justice, see if we can finish off chapter 6 during this end turn, and then we'll start chapter 7 during the next end turn. First Holed noted the man's vehemence. Hatred was not feigned. Schwarzhelm remained unmoved. Your warning has been noted. Was there anything else you wish to tell me? From dawn tomorrow, the Court of Succession will be convened. Thereafter, we'll have no chance to confer in private. Groslick looked at Fernick, but the Alpatron heir said nothing. The smaller man looked crestfallen. Only this, said Groslick, turning back to Schwarzhelm. All looks well in Averland. The harvest has been good, and gold is plentiful. The war is not much more than a rumor to us. Do not be fooled. There is a sickness here. No one knows where all the gold comes from. The law is laughed at, and honest men suffer. I know your reputation, Lord Schwarzhelm. Perhaps you can bring an end to this, but beware. There are traps here for the unwary. Schwarzhelm maintained his implacable expression. Perhaps only Verstholen saw it. The faintest flicker of uncertainty, swiftly extinguished. Never seen that before, not from Schwarzhelm. Fear not, the Emperor's champion said, pulling his steed's head around and kicking it into a rock. I do not waver, and the Emperor's will shall be done. But there's been enough talking. My limbs need stretching. Came here to hunt. Are you with me, counselor? Verstholen nudged his horse to follow Schwarzhelm, as did the rest of the party. Yes, my lord, he said, though there was little enthusiasm in it. Chasing after boars in the deep forest was not his idea of a well-spent morning, and the longer he spent in Averland, the more he began to suspect that something darker was at work beneath the sunlit facade. Only time would tell. Alright, yeah, we'll stop there. That's the end of chapter 6. We'll pick up chapter 7 during the next end turn. Got a couple of random Skaven armies running around here and there.
Greetings from Sigma.
I think we've more or less got them in check. Franz over in the area, we should be able to start taking some of their territory. Would be nice to be able to root them out completely before we have to deal with chaos again, but I don't think that's going to happen. Doomtide. The Chaos Horde is poured in, a remorseless tide scouring all its past. Yet, even the most savage flood must eventually recede, leaving battered survivors to pick through the float sand on savage shores. We are saved, they cry, heedless of the fact that the tides are certain in one respect, they will always rise again. The old world has survived the onslaught, yet now another wave rolls from the accursed Chaos Wave. Great. That would be nice to get to this bottleneck and keep them sort of hemmed in. I don't think that they... Horde of Chaos and Fears of Chaos. Are they at war with the Skaven? Yeah, they're not at war with the Skaven. Oh, no, they are. So, I might actually work in our benefit. Maybe they'll destroy some of the Skaven settlements as they make their way down here.
Ulrich's will!
Ah, this is really risky,
I will
but
marshal
we
the
should
men.
have time to replenish down here. For the industry.
The Empire.
Move you to there, sir.
So,
Put you in camp.
I see no
A
other
little bit
option.
of additional replenishment. Try and get him back to full strength quickly.
raise Sigma. To strengthen the Empire.
Another gun. Switch this to additional public order.
To the provinces.
Turns before there. Yeah. Oh, we want Franz to get to this settlement.
By the comet.
You to keep an eye on what's going on over here. Hurt. Stage shield. Alright, Dante. You need to get moving.
Protector of the weak.
Get to Zufbar as quickly as possible. Deal with the rebellion there, and then we'll send him north to help with this situation. Just wondering if we should leave Karak Ungor to come down here and attack Fort Yakova, or if we should just stay put where we are now. I think probably staying put is the best option. Let's disband all of those.
Yes, my lord.
And then disband the flagellants as well.
I will marshal the men.
Gets our income up quite a bit. Only afford one of these guys. Need some more cash. At least we...
I serve Sigma.
I think what we'll do is... Reichsmarschall von Hupwell will use the global. Recruit some Reichsguard. Maybe recruit another cannon. Maybe even recruit a couple Luminarchs for Franz's army, but it'll take us a while to do that, seeing as we don't have money to recruit them. Plus we have a ton of building that I want to get done here as well.
Yes.
Where did
Is that where heretics lurk?
what's his face go? Oh, fell back on territory.
This will bolster the
Alright,
nation.
Luther.
To
I'm
battle!
gonna move you in there anyway. Arianburg's not in any threat of rebellion just yet. 5%. Switch this to the public order. Help a little bit.
Cleanse the Empire.
Yes, my lord. By Sigma's right.
I'm gonna pop you in there for now.
By the comet.
Let's actually send full bidder to
Pick up the pace.
Corone. Help with the public order.
For Sigma.
Send you over there.
The nation calls. Step to
Actually, I'm
it.
going to send all 3 of these guys down that way.
March!
Now we'll position 1 in Marienburg and we'll put 2 in Cologne, and that'll sort out the public order there for now.
I'll ignore that.
We've got for agents available. Impressive, confident, tactician. Thing that I want.
What?
Good position there.
I command here.
Should have enough movement to get there next turn. Better anyway. We need to
Cleanse the
get
Empire.
a little bit of additional cash coming in. Can't afford to repair that just yet. Can build the roads here. I think I will do that. Yeah, we're just kind of in a rebuilding process here. After that first chaos wave, and just try and man, this is a wide frontier to defend, but anyway, we definitely want to try and make a stand in this area if we can get the defenses built up there quickly, and if we can take Beechhofen and make a stand there as well. Form up,
Be at peace,
ward,
for
block.
That is all I ever want.
On either side of him, his men shifted into position, just like the detachments strung out along the rest of the ridge. Block's men had arranged themselves in the time-honored imperial defense formation, a rectangle of men, each of them armed with a halberd, 4 ranks deep. Block and the most experienced troops stood in the center of the front rank. The rest of the soldiers clustered close by, shoulders grazing one another as they shuffled into their stations. Block could smell their anticipation. After days out in the wild, they were filthy looking. Faces were streaked with dirt and sweat. Though night had fallen, the heat still rose from the earth in waves. Everland was like a furnace, and the darkness brought little respite. He could feel the slickness of his palms against the rough wood of his halberd shaft. His heart was thumping. Not long now. "Blades up," he bellowed. "Hold your positions." All along the imperial lines, steel flashed as halberds hoisted. Block stole a look along the ridge. The moon was full and high, and the land around was bathed in silver. Not a cloud in the sky. Grunwald had driven the army hard to reach the ridge. As they marched towards it, the truth had become slowly apparent. The orcs had been engaged in a sophisticated exercise, drawing them further and further east while never letting themselves be detected. That was astonishing. Block had never heard the like. Now, the greenskins were closing from all directions. They were at the center of the storm. Grunwald had barely had time to arrange the regiments along the ridge before the first of them had been sighted. He'd done well to get them into formation, and the few artillery pieces they'd brought had been assembled and primed. It was a good position to occupy, and the imperial army had the high ground. What Block would have done. Now it all came down to numbers. Just how many of the bastards were there? He'd find out soon. The front ranks of greenskins were coming into view, charging up the slope towards them. The artillery cracked out, flaring across the battlefield. "Pick your targets. Remember your men." No quarter for the Sigmar damned filth. That brought a half-hearted cheer from his men, but they were busy watching the charging figures tearing towards them. In the moonlight, the orc skin looked sickly and pale, like green-tinged ghosts. They surged up the incline. The gap closed. Behind the front ranks, more and more orcs streamed into view. This was bad. There were more than he'd imagined. Where had they been hiding? From the far side of the ridge, sounds of battle broke out. They were surrounded. Then, the time for speculation ended. First of the orcs hurled themselves forward, swinging their cudgels and cleavers. Block saw their red eyes burn as they raced towards him. They chopped the turf up under their heavy feet, now mere yards away. "For Sigmar!" he roared, watching the eyes come for him. Then the lines crunched. Locke punched his halberd forward viciously. The orc before him staggered backwards. Those on either side of it crashed into the defenders. Alright, we're going to stop there for now. Assault garrison success, eh? But they're in a very tough situation there. Orcs outsmarted them. So, very interesting to see how this all works out.
Yes.
Alright, the only problem is that we don't have artillery here. Franz's army. We don't have any available. Kind of unfortunate. Not to mention we are not at full strength.
The council is disappointed.
Kind of a little bit of a risky siege, to be perfectly honest. Damn it, these guys are expensive. 4 turns to recruit. How long does the artillery take to? 4 turns. 2 monarchs. Bloody expensive. Got enough for one of them anyway. Why don't
Sigmar's right.
we pick up three cannons and we'll put 2 of them in Franz's army.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And then we can transfer, we'll transfer over 2 of the Reichsguard. Okay.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Man, I'm pretty confident our heroes be able to more or less win this battle for us. Captain Kirk, devastating charge. And we do have Franz. The only thing that I'm concerned of is damage we're gonna take on our units
I command here.
from the towers.
Let us
Got no
forge
protection
our
from the
fate.
towers.
No, Gracie.
The garrison look
never
like.
wrong.
How are we doing for time? We're right at the half-an-hour mark.
Now.
That. Alright, so those skills are finished for Grunwald. We'll start sinking more points into his own personal skills.
Now,
We got here, we got
a step too
Norskin fleets coming down.
The Empire.
Let's take you
What does
out of
the
the
Emperor
settlement.
bid?
We'll put you in ambush stance. You can hide from them.
Yes. Sound plan. What?
Grunwald. I bring Grunwald into
bolster the nation.
Elhart for now.
Provinces. Yes, son of Sigmar. Onwards.
These guys.
What do you require? Onwards.
Moving over
Who
here.
calls? Come men, forward. Cleanse the Empire. I will not defile my faith. Madness! No! Seek out the heretics. Forward!
To the provinces?
No!
It is time. It is for the best.
Don't think he's got enough movement to get there.
The Empire!
The nation calls.
Madness! No!
What? Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna bring Aristotle down this way. Punish troops, useful right now. Corpse as well. Not getting great replenishment, but
Sigmar compels us.
I don't think they'll quite be able to reach there, and Middenheim should be able to defend against that. They attack Middenheim.
Ready!
Not sure exactly where these guys are going, but it's up to these three armies to defend all of this frontier.
Let us
So
forge our faith.
we can take out these two armies, and if we can catch up to this army, then maybe we can start pushing in this area. But at the same time, gotta get the defenses going here. With that for now. Get the income boosted a little bit. Great.
Bring me to my men.
The hell is... Where is it?
Champion of the faith.
Alright, Dante,
Sigmarite
making your way over here to Zufar.
moving out.
We're looking... And the taxes off there now too. Need to get the taxes back on in these provinces, but... Check what's available for agents.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Yeah, I think we really got to do something here. I think we've got to risk it.
No, you failed.
Summon the
Got
Elector
lots of
Counts.
winds of magic.
Moving off. Men, we must attack.
Okay, we can do the attack. I was thinking that we have to wait for siege equipment. I think it's in our best interest to do this
There are
attack
better slaves than ours.
now. Just be careful not to get any of these units killed completely. So, but Franz is gonna have to do the bulk of the work, and our two wizards are gonna have to do a lot of work here too. But the forces where we're not gonna have the luxury to sit in behind. I don't think so anyway, unless there's a blind spot here with one of these towers, and then we might get lucky here. It looks like it could potentially be a blind spot. You have the numbers over us, that's for sure. Oh, we got a lot more quality time around. Doesn't look like it. I don't. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a blind spot here. I mean, could move into this. Actually, we probably can get into that corner there, and we'll be all right. This corner.
For Heldenhammer! Yes, General! Listen up!
Ready for war!
My orders stand! Smoke and mirrors!
I wish this guy was on his Pegasus already.
Sigmar calls! The Empire endures! Listen up! Great swords! Reichsguard knights!
Alright. Roger that.
No lingering! The Empire! The Empire endures!
Position right there. Be safe. Fire. I think anyway.
To battle! Agreed!
Franz,
Prepare
get in
for
here and
combat!
hit those slingers.
That's an order! By Ulrich's wrath!
Stand right
Brave
there.
wizard!
And up his shades right into this big blob.
I will melt the tiny minds! The grey order!
Kind of kills him getting there. Crazy, but
Knowledge is power!
right. Winning up here. Don't know that I want to send him down into this just yet. Franz should be okay to go down there and shut them down. I think we can get Franz out, but the
Ulrich's wrath!
two Empire captains would be a little bit tougher to get them out of trouble there.
Quick march! Sigma calls! Attack!
You can come over here and help him. Franz, we'll just be careful with Franz here. Any artillery? Any artillery. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble winning this.
By Galmaraz! Now!
Another one of these. Right here.
Quick! Cast warp casting illusions!
Watch those kills. Rack up.
Ready for war! I'll ready the men!
Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance.
Prepare for combat!
And you're supposed to be getting
To arms then!
shutting down these slingers.
Attack!
Alright, so far so good.
Ready! At once!
Come back this way. Don't need you taking any fire unnecessarily.
We are Sigma's heirs!
I'm not even sure what I want to do with you two at the moment.
Ivarina, listen!
Back up.
Moving now!
Ready!
Drop a little hill right here. Franz seems to have things under control over here. Getting a few kills.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Let him do his thing.
Captain of the Empire!
Dude can
Attack! Get them!
hit these slingers.
Grey Guardian! Swiftly! War!
Let the magic build up again and we'll drop another vortex there. I wonder if there's anything else that's
Should we run?
I think just the vortex spell is
My
fine.
subjects call for Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! This is my command! For Heldenhammer!
You guys go deal with those slingers.
The Empire!
They flee! We run!
Oh, these poor Skaven.
The Empire endures!
You guys are breaking. Oop, oop, oop.
Ulrich's wrath on them! I
Those
speak, you act!
Death Globe bombers. Let's come over and help out too.
Move up!
I want to hit his
Very well!
potion of toughness here soon, I think. Still a fair bit of them.
I'll go
We have done quite a bit of damage thus far.
The Empire endures! Sigmar!
You guys can get back up on the wall. Ah, son of a bitch.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Why the
Sigmar
oh, did you guys stop moving? Because it must be the dwellers from below. Must have been hitting them. I didn't even notice that.
My rule is absolute! By Ulrich's wrath!
Anyway, it's important to keep these towers from shooting at us.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Want to take damage on these units.
Ready for war! Formation march! Reichsguard Knights!
How many of them are left? 11. I'm gonna. I think it's 11. Is there only one of these guys left? No. Anyway, I'm gonna pull them off the. Okay, 17 of them left. Sorry. I'll pull them off the field since they're in bad shape.
Very well! I'll ready them in! For Heldenhammer! See to it! Forward!
Sage wizard!
Drop a heal right here.
Channeling guide!
Doing okay.
Battle wizard!
Let the magic build up a little bit more, and we'll drop
Ready
another
for war!
vortex down.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Knowledge is power!
Pretty sure we're gonna win this with just heroes by the looks of things.
Karl Franz! Eager! What? The Grey Order!
Get out of it.
Ready for war! See to it!
Struggling a little bit up here.
Get them! War! Show us the foe! Time!
Bring the swords over. Move this along a little bit.
Sigmar calls! At speed! Should we run? Flee! Aldu flows through me! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let's guy that!
Swords on the walls to help out the
On my command!
two Empire captains that seem to be struggling a little bit.
Grey wizard!
Can get out of there now.
Fleet! They flee! We run!
Back here. We need to get some healing done.
Empire endures!
Battle wizards! Let the woods awaken!
Smoke and mirrors!
By Gol Maraz!
Alright, I think most of the troops on the walls are starting to break.
I will not stand idle.
Let's come over here and help your friends.
Grey Guardian! Quickly!
And I am going to send the Reichsguard. Is there a door over here? Yeah. Send the Reichsguard to attack that gate, and then we'll sweep in behind and hit them from behind there. Great swords should be able to clear this up pretty quick.
For the Warhammer!
So anyway,
Great swords! Steady, men!
starting to break. Good. Doubt the Reichsguard are going to get in here in time to help out, but
Great swords! No! Battle awaits! Obey!
Let the wind of life blow!
By Ulrich's wrath! Attack!
thought they were all going to break, but they've all got to
Now!
come back.
For Altdorf!
As soon as Franz gets near them, they seem to break.
To arms, men!
Here, you guys make your way in there. Town center.
By Galmaraz! Moving out!
We are doomed! Everyone, flee!
Be a bit of a tough spot there.
The Empire endures!
Not my fault!
Great swords!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Sigmar!
See to it!
Yes!
Alright, army loss.
The Empire!
About freaking time.
Join those!
Alright, I feel like we didn't take too much damage there. Ah, for fuck's sake. Sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a crash there. I'm not even going to try to save the replay because I think that's probably what caused the crash. So I just refought the battle there off camera, and looks like we are getting through this. No problems at all. I don't know if that's close to what his kills were previously, but I feel like it was 864. That's not bad. 363. We did suffer a few casualties, but we should have a little bit of time to replenish here now that we've taken this settlement and we've gotten rid of one of their main forces. I think we're gonna loot and occupy because we're desperate for the coin right now.
Take it! It all!
And yeah, enemy killed in battle. Good stuff. Oh. I wonder if we should leave that for now. Anyway, guys, we are definitely out of time for today's episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. Try and get a little bit of building done next turn. We've got a lot of areas that are desperate for some infrastructure, and we've got to get ready for the chaos wave. But I mean, this looks pretty good now that we have this settlement. It can potentially make our stand against chaos here if we can get the defenses built in time. But things are looking, you know, a little bit shaky, but I think everything is somewhat under control, and it's nice that we're actually expanding a little bit again. But how long that's gonna last, really. We'll have to wait and see, especially with Chaos making their way down here. So things are kind of under control for now, and yeah, we'll see what kind of work we can get done. If we can catch up to these Norskin forces, it's gonna be a little bit of a, yeah, it'll be tough taking on those two forces, but we've got 2 armies here and we've got a 3rd army there, so I think we should be all right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I think it's episode 78. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.